Sticking with field hockey, who better to talk to than our SU Field Hockey beat reporter, Nick Luttrell. Nick, thanks for joining us in studio.
Thanks for having me, John.
All right, well, how about this season for the Orange? They start off 2-0, then lose 2 overtime contests in a row. You fast forward ahead to now, and SU has rattled off 6 consecutive wins. Nick, what's been going right for SU during this win streak?
Well, obviously, John, there's a lot that's been going right. They've won 6 games in a row, but I think when you really get to the root of the success, I think it's their defense. Ifke van den Newtenhoff and Sienna Pegram, 2 defensive backs for the Orange that have played exceptional. The Orange are going to let their opponents into the scoring circle, but they're not going to let them score. They've only allowed 4 shots on goal in their last 4 games, and it's because of this Orange defense. That's why they're on their 6-game win streak.
All right, well, obviously, when you're on a big win streak like this one and your team's on a roll, there's certain players that are stepping up, right? And you mentioned a couple on defense, but I'll pose a question for you. Who in particular, if you could name one player, has stepped up big time during this winning streak?
Well, as you said, there's so many players that are playing good right now, but if I had to choose one, it's got to be Ploen Lammers, the junior from the Netherlands, leading the team in shots and goals on the year. She's second in the ACC, only behind UNC's Erin Matson, who's one of the best players in college field hockey right now. She's just playing good. She's playing good field hockey. She's able to get it inside the shooting circle. Her teammates are getting her the ball because she's just able to put it into the back of the net. And that's how you win field hockey games.
Yeah, we know it. You score more goals than your opponent, you're going to be in good shape in field hockey. Ploen Lammers certainly doing her part. And part of this win streak, which is most impressive, has been over some really highly ranked teams. Number 3, BC. 5th ranked UNC. The Orange actually shut out the Tar Heels in that one. When you look down the road, ACC games down the slate, how sustainable is this winning streak? How far do you see it going?
Well, I think it's very sustainable. I think they're going to maybe win out. They might lose 1 game, but I think this team is very good. But the only thing that concerns me is SJ Quigley. She didn't play in the game against Columbia, and she's normally the player that's going to take the ball out on the penalty corners. They were 0 for 6 against Columbia in penalty corners. So they really need her in the game. We're unsure how long it's going to be until she comes back. But besides that, I think this team is legit. I think they're one of the best teams in the country. And come November, they're going to be a dangerous team in the NCAA tournament.
Syracuse certainly playing really well right now. Nick, thanks so much for joining us. And for our hockey fanatics, stay tuned on our Twitter at CitrusTV Sports for continued coverage of the Orange all season long. All right, that's enough field hockey talk for now. Calvin, let's hear what happened on the pitch in the Steel City.